Hey everybody, it's Annette and
Art.
And we are Wine and Wanderlust. So tonight we just kind of wanted to tell you, I wish we were actually where this place is at that we're going to be talking about. We want to talk about Gideon's Bakehouse that's at Disney Springs, or as some of you still might call it, Downtown Disney. It hasn't been that in years though. But yeah, so we want to talk about Gideon's. But first off, of course, because it's for medicinal purposes.
Yes, cheers.
Cheers.
It's good
Cheers.
for the heart.
Mm-hmm. Cardiologists will say that. If you're curious as to what wine we're drinking tonight, we're actually drinking One Hope. It's their red blend. If you don't know about One Hope, I'll put their link in the comments. And you could definitely check them out because they have donated millions of dollars to different nonprofit organizations and stuff. So it's a really great winery that really loves to give back to the community. So really great wine. We like it. So Gideon's,
Yeah.
you're more the sweet tooth person than I am.
Yeah, sure. So, Gideon's is in Orlando, Florida. They have two locations, one at Downtown Disney or Disney Springs, whichever you choose to call it. They also have a location that's off of Disney property.
Yeah.
So, we discovered Gideon's a couple of years ago, and the cookies there, they also have cakes as well and coffees now, but the cookies there are pretty famous in the area. They're half-pound cookies, and they do have a line that starts from about 45 minutes before it opens,
if not an hour,
to pretty much all day long. So if you haven't had an opportunity to go to Gideon's, now they will not ship to you. I think have they started shipping yet?
No, he will not, because he wants to, it's all freshly made. Takes 20 hours to make the cookie process with them. And he wants to keep them fresh, so they will not ship. However, when we go, we do pick up extra and of course bring them back. And we do freeze them. He recommends still eating them fresh, but I find if we freeze them right away in Ziploc baggies, they still taste really good.
Yeah. Now, Gideon's, if you're not a cookie fan or you don't have a sweet tooth, Gideon's is a great place to stop just for the ambiance of the place.
Yeah.
As I said, they do have some coffee beverages available. The pumpkin chai cold brew is my favorite.
It is. I'm not usually a chai person, but oh my God, the pumpkin chai is to
They
die
also
for.
have gigantic cake slices.
They're
and
huge.
They usually will have a cookie of the morning, a cookie of the evening, and then there's several flavors that they have on the menu regularly, plus a cookie of the month.
Correct. So the thing with that is the morning cookie, which we have one as we unwrap them. It's the coffee crumble cookie, I believe, which is the fragrance of the candle that we have going right now because Art loved it. And then the lemon poppy seed, I believe, was the one of the month when we went. So, but the thing is, when you go, they have limits. Like you can't just walk in and buy 2 dozen and take them back and share them with people. You can only normally buy 6 plus the cookie of the month and like the morning one. So basically you can end up kind of getting 8. And 2 cake slices. That's it. You're limited.
Well, yeah, if you can handle 2 cake slices.
Yeah, I couldn't even handle
giant.
one. We have to share.
So, the question is, how good are these cookies? Well, I can tell you, we ran a 10K, we ran a 5K and a 10K down at Disney World. And as soon as we got done...
No, it was the half marathon day.
No, it wasn't.
I thought it was.
Whatever run it was, as soon as we got done, we got back and we immediately ran over to Gideon's to get in line. Just to wait for the cookies. And you'll frequently see a bunch of people out there just waiting in line just to see what the magic is about the place. Yeah. And there is a little bit of magic when you walk inside. And
true.
It is something, that's kind of cool to see.
Yeah, his taste and the way he decorated it is amazing. Now with the line, right, it usually starts, I would say, at least an hour before they open. They normally open at 10, so the line starts at 9. This is Remy, by the way. However, once the line gets a certain length or gets too long, they start doing a virtual queue because, Disney, they love all the virtual queue stuff. It's not owned by Disney. It is a private owner. But yes, they'll do a virtual queue, and it's even worth it to get in the virtual queue because you can get in the virtual queue, go have lunch or go walk around, do some shopping, and they'll text you and tell you when to come back and get in line so you can experience the deliciousness that is Gideon's.
So let's do this. Why don't we just open up these cookies so you can take a look at them. As I said, these are about half-pound cookies. You can tell just by looking at the packaging that it's not It's not it's not your cookies that you had when you were a kid.
Oh yeah, this is the lemon poppy seed. And let me tell you, I already said I'm not a big sweets person. I'm not. I'd rather have a bag of chips and salsa and guacamole. But I will wait in line every time we go for Gideon's and the pumpkin chai
You already said that.
thing. I'm just saying.
Something new, something new. So take a look at this cookie. I mean, it's really huge. This is the coffee cake crumble, coffee crumble cookie, and it's just loaded with cinnamon and goodness.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cut it because I can't handle a full cookie. Or can. I'm lying. I can probably actually handle a full cookie, but not right now. Because, you know, we gotta have it with some vino. Just saying. Okay, you wanna cut yours? Sweet
I
as sugar?
guess, sure.
Well, am I cutting it? Remy's wondering which piece is for him. He's not getting any.
We probably should have done this beforehand, just for the ease of time.
I don't know. I mean, is it really taking up that much time?
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna try the lemon poppy seed, and why don't you take a bite of that, and we can kind of give our review.
Well, just take a look at the inside of this cookie. Part of it, part of the charm of these cookies and the deliciousness is that it's almost like eating cookie dough in the middle, and I think that's probably why they don't ship, is because they want it to be fresh as possible.
That's true.
It is cooked all the way through, and so you get the best of both worlds with this. For sure.
So the lemon poppy seed is really good. It's very lemony. I love it. I never used to be really big on lemon, but I've kind of acquired a taste for lemon, especially a lemon drop martini. But yeah, but the cookies are amazing.
It talks a lot about alcoholic beverages.
Well, I mean, it is wine and adult beverages and Wonderlust. I just threw that one in there. What do you think of the coffee crumble? Would you have that in the morning with your coffee?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot, as I said, it's a lot. It's very cinnamony, and it does taste a lot like coffee cake. So it really, I think it's something that you could have with your cup of coffee, or this could be a whole meal if you take a look at the size of the cookie.
And the calories, but you don't count calories.
No, nobody does
when
that.
you have them with coffee. I mean, that's like it's like your caffeine in the morning.
It's like breakfast. Right? It's start of the day.
You have, and that's a very important meal of the day.
Important.
So I could totally
next to lunch and dinner, it's one of the most important meals of the day.
It is. So yeah, so if you guys are in the Disney area, if you just feel the line is too long and you don't want to deal with that, you can drive to the East End. It's called the East End Market is where his other shop is at. So you could drive over there. We've never been to that one. And take a look over there. I don't think they limit quantities there. I could be wrong. Check their website. But yeah, check them out. Just again, the way the inside is decorated is an experience in itself.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Well, everybody have a great night.
Cheers.